survival, self-defense, courage, respect. We are the modern warriors. We are the combat Hapkido.
Okay, this is the Associate Instructor's course, Defense Against Tackles or Takedown Technique number 1. So on this scenario, what you're imagining is the person has attacked you and is trying to drive you to the ground using that initial tackle. They were able to capture one of your legs. And so again, with the combat Hapkido principles in mind, we want to use non-resistance and circular motion to defeat our opponent. So we're going to do this the first time fast so that you can see. However, I have to slow it down just a bit for safety, and I'll explain to you why in just a moment. And you're out. Okay, so the reason this technique will vary depending on your attacker, and that's why I said we're going to slow this down to a certain degree. When the person comes and tackles you, what you want to do is, again, if you try to resist this, he's going to hyperextend your knee and take you down to the ground. That's not going to be good. So what you want to do is use that principle of non-resistance. As soon as he grabs you, sway your body. And you're going to hook your leg. Let's turn this way. You're going to turn your body and hook that arm. So if he manages to grab you, you have now trapped his arm here. Use your hands on top of the back, spiraling in a circular motion so that he receives the impact on the ground and you don't have to worry about break falling. So with your hands here, you're going to spin, boom, land on top of them. Okay, now I'll show you from this side so you can see the finishing movement, how that's going to change depending on his type of attack. So, 1, 2. Okay. If I hold on to that very tightly, and this is where I said we have to slow it down, because if this arm were trapped here and I pull that out, I'll snap his arm on the way down. Notice how I'm falling using their body to break my fall. Now, on the first time when we did it fast, you notice that when we spun, he let go of his arms. That's okay, that could happen. However, he's still on the way down, and I end up in this position. So now, my elbows and my whole body weight has landed on top of him. I immediately take control of the arm, and I put him into a very painful finger lock that we like to practice in combat Hapkido. So now I have subdued him. More than likely, I have hurt him on the way down because of my body falling on top of him, the impact on the ground. So we'll do it a couple times from different angles so that you can see this. As the person comes in, 1, see, hook the leg, put your body weight on them, spin, landing on top of them. Here, that's part 1. Now we'll show you the other side, how the leg ends up once you've spiraled and landed on him. He comes in, here, okay, land on your side, hopefully breaking the arm on that first movement, and if you don't break it, again, you fell safely, you slide down, maintaining your body on top of him so that he can't pull this arm out. I maintain the body on top. I go into any lock that we like to use or employ in the self-defense system of combat Hapkido. I can break here, I can turn, you can go into a finger lock, okay, and control your opponent, okay? Last time, let's do it from a straight on angle. Here, up, and you can get up. Okay, this is defense against a tackle or takedown, number 2. On this particular scenario, what you're pretending, okay, what you're imagining, or the scenario that's happening is the person has managed to grab you. Maybe they're a lot bigger than you. What they want to do is maybe grab you from behind, pick you up, slam you down on the ground so that they can engage in that ground and pound. Again, this is pretty typical when you're being attacked by multiple opponents. It's not normally the case by yourself. It's usually when you're talking to somebody else and somebody grabs you from behind and tries to slam you down so that they can bunch up and beat you up. So we're going to do it first. We'll do it a little fast, okay, and then we'll explain what we're doing. So he grabs, I drop, and I just grab that leg. I just sit on it. All I'm doing is sitting on his leg. He's going to eventually tire out, come back, and I strike the groin, okay? We'll do it very slowly now so that you can see. We'll do this side here. So as soon as the person grabs, you're going to drop your base, look for their pant or their leg. If they're in shorts, just sit there. You're not trying to pull it out. You're just going to sit on their thigh here. Okay? He's going to get himself tired, strike the groin, and you're free. You can also strike the head. Okay? So if he comes here, 1, 2, he gets tired, he lets go, boom, okay, right to the face. We'll do it from this side. He comes here, 1, he gets tired, second, bam, okay, into the face, get the leg out. You can also do that, okay. So combat Hapkido gives you the flexibility to modify the technique based on what you like to do. If you like to kick, great, you can kick. If you like to strike, you can strike. So we're going to go into another version. Here, remember, squat, open your base. So if you're here, drop, hold on to his leg. Just hold it. He's going to tire out. Okay? When he decides he's tired, you can go 1, 2, take him up. Getting him up. Okay, this is defense against a tackle or a takedown, number 3. Again, what you're imagining is somebody snuck up from behind, they grabbed you kind of low underneath the elbow, so where they had dropped their low center of gravity in order to get you to go down to strike you, okay? So, from here, we'll do it slow. Actually, we'll do the first one fast, okay? If the person grabs you, okay, I'm gonna drop my weight. Grabbing here, boom, okay? You can snap or control the person. We'll do it slower now, a little slower. Okay. From here, as the person grabs you, drop to one side. Using the elbow on the forearm, you're going to release that grip, grab the arm, spin around, lock the person into the throat. You can drop into a guillotine. I prefer to drop back and sprawl on top of them and getting out. Okay? We'll do it from this side. So it comes in, I drop the arm, secure the wrist with the cross hand, going around, locking, pulling them back. Okay? Now I can always disengage. And from the very last angle, here, at 1, drop your weight, secure, spin, take down, and getting up. we will cover the following topics: kicking from the ground and drills, defense against tackles or takedowns, escaping the mount position, escaping the guard position, reversing the guard position, escaping the side mount, escaping when the opponent's got your back, escaping knee on belly, attacks from the guard position, escaping headlocks and neck cranks, escaping guillotine chokes, passing a stomp kick, escaping the north-south position, escaping triangle chokes, and ground survival against edge weapons. I hope you enjoy this program. Remember to practice with safety in mind. Thank you for your ongoing interest in the ground survival program.